Good morning everybody, welcome back to another video. So today's plan of action is to fix a rust by the boot and then actually start body filling. The reason why I want to start body filling so soon is to see how good the rust fix has actually been. So yeah, that's the plan of action for today. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean off the back where the rust is on the top, and then I'm going to cut the strip out and re-weld it in. So that's going to be that, and then I'm going to body fill, which I'm more excited about now. So I have to go buy some body filler and hardener, and then yeah, we can get into it. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy it, please like and subscribe and share with your friends and family, and then stay tuned for the full race car build. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it roughly here all the way through until here, so that because the rust is protruding a little bit to each side, I'm going to take off quite a bit just so that it gets to clean metal on both sides, and then yeah, I'll flatten it down. So what I'm going to do now is, under here, it's like another double layer like the front, and then I'm just going to knock it flat into there. You can see, and it peels the top layer off because it's so rusted already. And then when it will bend the bottom one a bit, but then you just knock it straight, so it's fine. So yeah. Okay guys, so what I've done here so far is I've cut off from here to here. I've cut off just because this piece had already rusted completely off, so I've just cut that out, cut off the excess, and then I've grinded this flat to see where else there's rust spot. But I've also grinded it flat so that when I weld, the connection's good. So with these rust spots here, they're very, very minor. I can just tack them closed instead of replacing it, and then I'm going to replace a whole line from here to here. So yeah, it should be pretty simple and straightforward from here onwards. So I'm going to go cut, I'm going to measure now the piece of cardboard and then cut just a straight line out and see how it comes out. So as you guys can see, here's the piece that I'm going to weld in. So I've actually lifted that second layer, because it's a double layer here. So what I've done is I actually lifted the one side that I can slide this in, and then put this side, slide it in, and then I can just put it under there and then weld along the top here and along the sides, and then grind it flat, and it should look perfect. So yeah, that's the plan of action with this now. So as you guys can see, I've just done small tacks along the back, just spot, so it tacks like a spot, just holds the metal together. This part doesn't need to be strong, it's just a rubber that goes on here, nothing more. And just needs to catch water and push it out. So yeah, I've just done tacks along the back there, a few small tacks underneath here, and now this thing's solid. So yeah, I'm just going to flatten it down, and then we can spray over that. So that's done. So the one thing that I've actually completely forgot about is the rust on the roof here. This is where the aerial was, well, where they attempted to put the aerial. So as you can see, it's like pretty rusted. So I think I'm going to cut a straight square out, and just weld a new square, or tack a new square in. And then yeah, then we can just body fill over it and it should be fine. So we're gonna cut that out now and see how it goes. So this is the rust part that we've just cut out. As you can see, it's like a perfect square. So we've cut this piece of rust out, and then I've grinded it flat already here. So what I do now is I take this piece of rust, as you could say, and then I go and I put it on the bonnet, get a Koki, outline it exactly to spec, and then it fits. It should, like this square should fit, once it's cut, it should fit exactly the way it came out, and then I can just tack it in, and then it should come out like very neat. So I'm gonna quickly just cut the piece out and see how it goes. So the rust is obviously cut out. This is the new piece that's going in here. As you can see, it fits nice and snug if I just pull this side down and push it down. So I'm gonna tack corner to corner first, each corner, and then I'll do the entire thing. But yeah, it's pretty snug in there. The fact that it's staying on, it's inside, like it's flush, but it's like in the actual groove, so that's pretty decent. As you can see from there, it's got a little gap here, but it's fine. I'll just fill that gap. So yeah. but just a quick update. So the rust spot on top of the car has been fixed. As you can see, it's already been welded in and flattened, so it's like pretty flush. Now I can just body fill there, and then I have to body fill here and on that side, and then we can. We've test fitted the windscreen already, so all I have to do is body fill here now to make it nice and smooth, and then I just want to heighten the gap here a little bit. Body fill there, body fill the floor, and we're sorted. So I have my body filler here. So I have my body filler here, extra light and a whole bunch of applicators, and then I'm gonna use over here to mix it, and then the hardener. Where did I put the hardener? Oh. And then I have the hardener as well, and then I'll mix it here, and then yeah, we can start applying body filler. So I actually just did a small section of this now with the body filler, because there was obviously like a dent here. So I just wanted to see, it's just a very light thing. I just need to put a bit of here and still run it down along here, and so with that side and the roof. So this is just the initial one, just to see how it is, but I will be documenting the rest of the body filler process now. So yeah, but this is just an example of how it's looking. It's actually not too bad. So I run another layer here, and then I run one under here, and then on top here as well, just to get it all feeling level. So yeah. Just applied the body filler now. So the mixing ratio, I'm not actually sure how people do it, but the mixing ratio that I do is 1 egg to a drop, like a drop as in like a little splotch. So if I take out like, I'll maybe take this high and like this length out, so like egg size, and then I'll use like a little squish of it, because I don't want the body filler going hard too quick, otherwise it makes like lumps and stuff. So I push all the air bubbles out first, and then I do it. So I've applied here now, and then I've also applied here the second layer. The first layer I didn't show you guys, so I've applied here. It does look very bad. It's the angle that I couldn't get to. So when this is done, then I'll just flat this all down again. And then I've done it on the roof as well here. It's pretty dark, but I've done it on the roof here as well. And then I'll just flatten all of that down with the sandpaper just now. Once this is dried, I'll give it 20 minutes to half an hour to dry, and then I'll run over it with sandpaper, and then yeah, we'll see how it goes from there. So yeah, I've also just saw a little like holes, like small little holes here, so I just ran some body filler over there as well. What I'm going to use now is 100 paper, and I'm going to use this machine thingy, or this thing. Just like that, pushes against it, wrap it around, and goes back in on this side. A bit long at the moment, so we just shorten it. With that, and then I just go. So it's pretty flat. I can still feel a few bumps over here. So I'm going to run more body filler through this section, and then I'll just flatten it again. So as you can see, the body filler is all done here. It's flat the whole way through now. It's literally flat. So I used 100 water paper. You can see there's a small groove there that I'm just going to spray for and flatten again. But to think we had to replace from here all the way until here, this whole section, and we had to re-weld pieces and then flatten it, and I did it on the bottom as well, where I did this hole. So yeah, so this is flat now. I'm going to give the car a wipe down, because there's a lot of dust, as you can see, throughout the whole car. I want to test with the windscreen just again to make sure. I've done the side as well, and there was like holes here. That's all sorted. The roof is 100% done here. Remember, there was that big hole that I had to cut out. So yeah, we're gonna wipe the car down, and then we can see afterwards what it looks like. That'll be all for today's video, guys. Finally got all the rust fixed. I'm so happy about that, because that's one thing that I've never done before, and I dreaded doing. So it was simple, well, not simple, but take you through the steps. I mean, you cut out the piece that you need to fix, then you measure it on the you line it up on cardboard, then you trace it out onto metal, you cut the metal, you bend it, you weld it, you flatten it, you body fill it, and then you spray it. So yeah, at least all the rust is done. The next thing I'm going to do is degrease the entire car and start sanding it down, and then I must go for the cage. So yeah, I'm happy with the progress that the car's going in, but in the next video we will be degreasing everything, because I try to give the engine bay like a wipe down, but like it's quite mucky, like it's hard, like old dirt. So I'm gonna get some Prepsol, the high pressure cleaner, try to lean one from a friend or something, and then yeah, we can get on from there. But if you guys enjoy, please like and subscribe. Please share with your friends and family, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.